Red charts, fear everywhere. People are nervous. But here's the truth. This is not the end of the bull run. It's the reset before the next leg. The data proves it, the charts confirm it, and I'll show you why the bull window is still wide. And if you want the kind of breakdowns that cut through the fear every single day, join my private Telegram. It's just 20 bucks a month for full analysis that others charge $100 for. Link in the description. So let's start with the obvious. Yes, the market looks ugly right now. Bitcoin dipped below 100, 108,000, 107,200, and this 200 EMA looks like where it could possibly find support. Ethereum pulled back as well, and the whole board, red, fear and greed, neutral right now, but closing in on the fear part was high as 60 something earlier, a week or two ago. So you can feel the panic in the air. But under the hood, the data says something completely different. ETF flows, let's take a look really quickly. They're back. And for Ethereum, they're back. They're strong. They continue to be strong for Ethereum. Ethereum whales are rotating billions. Derivatives have reset clean, and memes are holding structure. What looks scary on the surface is actually constructive. Underneath, as we look at Ethereum, take a look at Ethereum BTC. So let's go back to Bitcoin. Short term, yes, it looks RSI near oversold at 36. That's good. Price, again, wanting to touch that 200 EMA, looking like that's where it wants to go. If 105,000 breaks, we could see a flush to 98,000 liquidity. That's the risk. All right, that's the risk. But if you zoom out on the weekly, if you really zoom out, just look at this upward trajectory. Basically retesting the top of this range. Had our own range here. But it always has a drop, right, before I move up. Look at this drop right here before I move up. So it could be this is the drop that we wait for, and if things continue, then we expect to move up, don't we? We're still way above the 50 EMA. The macro bull trend is unbroken. Structurally, this looks like a controlled breakout, not a stop, not a top. Sorry, not a top. And remember, August is historically a red month. The real pivot is in September, guys. If the Fed cuts, that bucks the trend and accelerates the bull run into a Q4 blow-off top. If no cuts, September likely stays red, as historically it does tend to do, and we extend the bull run into Q1 2026. Either way, the cycle top is still ahead. I'll repeat for those in the back. The cycle top is still ahead, guys. Now, Ethereum is the opposite story. While Bitcoin tested breakdown levels, Ethereum held strong. We're just holding on 4,300 area on the weekly. On the weekly. And it's still climbing on the weekly inside this channel. See this channel? See this channel? There it is. ETF flows, as we just saw, massive still. Whales are literally rotating billions of Bitcoin into Ethereum, and Ethereum BTC rotation is holding firm above. Oh, it's holding firm above 3.8. That's at 4 cents. Very good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It hasn't pulled back that strongly, guys. Should tell you something. This tells us two things, actually. One, institutions are backing Ethereum hard. Two, altcoin momentum is alive, even in the middle of Bitcoin's dip. Derivatives also confirms that this wasn't a collapse, and it was a reset. ETF flows flipped green, plus 595 million yesterday. OI unwound 2.5 billion since the top, open interest here, and leverage cleaned out. Funding reset to neutral, and futures volume spiked over 120 billion. Classic capitulation absorption is what derivatives are saying. Options traders are still loading calls for 120,000 to 125,000 into September, and in October, game exposure shows 117,000 as the flip line. Break that and we squeeze higher, and this is the flip line right here. This high volume node at 117, basically between 120 and 117, between 116 and 118, where this high volume node is essentially. That's what we got to get back to. Right now, it's not looking that pretty, is it? This is on the daily, looking at Bitcoin. Macro is quietly supportive. Dollar, soft. Yields are also lower. Oil, stable, 63. Equities are near highs. Yeah, at or near highs. Okay. Off some from the recent highs. And even gold, let's take a look, rallying alongside. Okay, so nothing here blocks crypto. Not even gold moving up a little bit is blocking crypto. Everything looks good on the macro. We're good there. Check. So here's the part retail cares about. The memes, despite Bitcoin shakeout, Fab4 held structure. Fab4 for me, Miggles, Toshi, Kikat, Dog, and me. Miggles is still sitting on support. Let's take a look at these guys. Let's take a look at them in the monthly so you get a better idea. When in doubt, zoom out, boys and girls. Just underneath the support right here. But looking a lot like we've looked the last 5 months. Miggles, Toshi oversold. Also looking like it's going to continue moving upwards, right? That's a beautiful chart. Very bullish, very bullish. And Kikat showing signs of accumulation and getting out of this triangle. We just need a few more days to close like this. That'll be big. That'll be big. This is a monthly candle. And Dog and me, surprisingly, looking the strongest. How you would say? It defended its range floor even during this dump. Okay, it defended all this. Okay, so I mean it's looking like this. That is the range floor, and from there, if it's the floor or is the only direction that this thing can go, my guess is up. Right, I'm gonna do something like this at some point again. Dog and me, coiling, looking at on the monthly. So let's put it all together. All right, Bitcoin dip equals a controlled reset on the monthly. By the way, while we're here, check it out. Does that look bearish to you? Is that the end right here? Come on. Oh, look. Now, it would have to be more than just 1 month. If I saw 2 or 3 months dropping down here, and I don't see that happening, we're good. That's just what it is historically. On monthly. Essentially, I see a controlled reset. Ethereum, leadership still confirmed. Derivatives, clean slate with upside potential. The macro is also supportive. Memes are resilient, guys, as we saw in the monthly. The fear you're feeling is exactly what creates the setups for the next leg higher. As long as 105,000 holds, this is not a breakdown. It's a shakeout. Reclaim 117,000 for Bitcoin. Reclaim 117,000 for Bitcoin. And the bull run ignites into September. If you want the full analysis, Bitcoin, Ethereum, derivatives, memes, macro, I break it down daily in my VIP Telegram. It's $20 a month for intel people pay over $100 for. Link is in the description. Get in before the next leg takes off. Be prepared. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.